Besides being two big and influential hip-hop names, Kanye West and Dr. Dre are self-made men who have built giant fortunes during their careers. But the question is, which one has the most luxurious life? In this video, you will watch a close battle between Dr. Dre and Kanye West. So, let's fight! Before we get started, I challenge you. You have to click on subscribe and activate notifications, check the option all. But you have to do that in less than 5 seconds. You got it? And if you can, write in the comments #allaboutSubscribe. Alright, let's get started. Round 1. Luxury shopping. Both Dr. Dre and Kanye West are very wealthy rappers who can spend money extravagantly. Dre, for example, loves to buy luxury watches, such as his Rolex masterpiece Day-Date, made of platinum and dial covered with diamonds, which is worth around $140,000. But those who think that his spending is limited to this are mistaken. Upon his divorce from his partner Nicole, some of the rapper's annual expenses came to light in the media. Reports show that he spends nearly $13,000 on supplies, $70,000 for clothes, $645,000 for entertainment and gifts, among other expenses, totaling approximately $2.2 million in monthly expenses. Kanye West, for his part, is a collector of luxury watches and has a large collection of them. Among the models he has been seen wearing are an 18K gold Rolex President Day-Date, a fairly basic and common accessory that costs around $30,000. A Tahitian Rolex Mother of Pearl with leather strap and Roman Mother of Pearl dial, which is worth around $34,000. A Rolex Cosmograph Rose Gold, valued at $42,000. A Rolex Submariner, a watch with a display and blue dial of great preciousness, valued at $58,000. A Rolex Rose Day-Date 2 Rose Gold with diamond details, an item worth over $60,000. A Cartier Crash Skeleton, a peculiarly shaped watch costing around $65,000. And finally, an Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Perpetual Calendar model, made in 18K gold with a blue dial, a very exclusive watch valued at more than $200,000. Besides buying jewelry to achieve a stylish look, Kanye West also likes to please the people he loves. For his ex-wife Kim Kardashian, he has already bought a 20-carat diamond engagement ring valued at an impressive $4.5 million. Considering that Kanye West spends more on these purchases, point to him. Round 2. Other means of transportation. Both rappers like to spend money on anything that brings them comfort. But which one of them has the most luxurious means of transportation? Dr. Dre has posed for pictures, for example, in front of an Airbus Helicopters H-155 model helicopter, which costs around $14 million. But it is not known whether he just rented the helicopter for a tour. Some sources also speculate that the rapper owns a Gulfstream V jet. This is a sophisticated twin-engine midsize aircraft with an intercontinental range, making for a very comfortable trip. Such a jet costs up to $36 million, but if Dr. Dre only provides this transportation, he can pay about $10,000 per flight hour. Dr. Dre has also purchased his yacht. The 73.6-meter-long vessel known as the Naya was built in 2011 and offers everything you could want in a luxury hotel. It can accommodate up to 12 people in 8 comfortable cabins, as well as having exquisite bathrooms. The interior of the yacht was decorated by British designer Mark Berryman Design, who chose bamboo wood to cover most of the rooms. There is an elevator, a deck with a jacuzzi, a helipad, and even a submarine for 5 people. And all this justifies the value of this yacht, valued at $60 million. But this purchase was also an investment by Dr. Dre, who can rent it for about $580,000 per week. Kanye West, on the other hand, is content with only renting jets and yachts, so point to his opponent. Round 3. Most expensive mansion. Both rappers seem to enjoy investing in beautiful properties, but which one of them has lived in a more luxurious mansion? Dr. Dre, for example, has lived in an impressive property in the Brentwood neighborhood, one of the most sought after in the city of Los Angeles. It is a mansion of over 18,000 square feet located on a 4-acre lot, which has a design inspired by a French chateau. Among the amenities of this natural retreat are a well-equipped gym, a beautiful artificial waterfall, and an infinity-edge pool that offers exclusive ocean views, as well as beautiful lawns and solar panels to generate sustainable energy. Upon purchasing this property, Dr. Dre did some renovations, the biggest one being to build a supposed 10,000 square foot underground studio. And before the singer bought this property, it belonged to Tom Brady and his then-wife Gisele Bündchen, who had bought the land to build the mansion in 2008 for $11.75 million, until they resold the place to Dr. Dre in 2014 for a whopping $40 million. The house where Kanye West lived before his divorce from Kim Kardashian, on the other hand, is in Hidden Hills, California, United States. The property is a real palace that was designed following the Belgian minimalist architectural line, with very large and clean spaces. From the entrance hall, it is possible to see the concept that the influencer wanted to convey in this residence, causing an illusionist effect by having ceilings, walls, and floors of the same color. The furniture is usually very basic and simple, and this is exactly what makes the mansion eccentric and unique. The master bedroom is also huge and clean, being integrated with the true bathroom, an environment that has a large window that displays incredible landscaping with the entry of color and light to this space. Something that draws attention in the bathroom is the countertop without the traditional sink, having only one hole to drain the water. Quite peculiar, isn't it? Kanye West's closet has several racks with his clothes on display, which makes it easier to choose clothes and get ready. One of the living rooms in the mansion has a piano and a fireplace to keep you warm on colder days. And the dining room would be no different, with everything very white. The kitchen is one of the only rooms that stand out a bit from the others, with wooden cabinets, which makes it cozier. But there is also another more intimate and practical kitchen in the residence, where a team of chefs and assistants usually prepare meals. At the time it was purchased, Kim Kardashian and Kanye West paid about $20 million, but with all the renovations and changes, the mansion is now valued at $60 million. Considering the value of real estate, Kanye West wins this round. Round 4. Cars. Of course, hip-hop big names like Dr. Dre and Ye like to splurge on exquisite vehicles. But which one of them has a more expensive garage? The cheapest car Dr. Dre has ever been seen driving is a Chrysler 300S, a sedan with a high-performance engine, which costs around $35,000. For more extreme rides, he has owned a rugged Hummer H2 SUV, a vehicle that costs around $80,000. Some sources point out that the businessman also owned a Ferrari Testarossa, a supersporting icon of great success in the late 1980s, which is worth around $127,000. One of the most relevant cars in Dr. Dre's garage is his Cadillac Escalade ESV, which was customized by Becker Automotive Designs to have a highly luxurious interior. And this is why the car is worth around $230,000. Moving up the price further, the rapper owns a Bentley Continental GT, one of the most luxurious sports coupes in the world, which is worth about $280,000. Finally, Dre has been spotted in his Rolls-Royce Drophead, a very exclusive car that costs around $450,000. Kanye West, on the other hand, does not skimp when it comes to buying vehicles. One of the cars he has been spotted using is a Porsche Panamera Turbo, a stylish sports car that costs around $180,000. The singer is a big fan of Lamborghini, and that is why he owns several models, such as a Gallardo, a big car launched in 2004 and considered one of the most beautiful in the world, which costs around $200,000. Another model is the Lamborghini Urus, a machine with a 650 horsepower engine capable of reaching a top speed of 190 miles per hour. No wonder this vehicle is worth around $200,000. Kanye West also owns a Mercedes McLaren SLR, a very exclusive super sports car that costs around $500,000. The rapper has already been spotted with a Lamborghini Aventador, a fast machine equipped with a 770 horsepower engine, capable of reaching a top speed of 217 miles per hour. And to own such a car, one needs to invest about $750,000. Another car that the singer owns is a rare Mercedes-Benz SLR Sterling Moss, a vehicle that can easily exceed the value of $1 million. Considering the car values, Kanye West wins this round. Round 5. Other real estate. Both singers seem to love investing in beautiful properties, but which one of them has the most expensive real estate portfolio? Officially separated from Kim Kardashian, Yeezy recently made a purchase that raised a lot of stories in the media, as it is located across the street from where his former wife lives, in Hidden Hills. The property was built in 1955 and has a country style, having 1 acre of total area and 3,600 square feet of living space. The single-story house has 4 bedrooms and 2.5 bathrooms, an open-concept kitchen that was renovated in 2005 with a center island. The architecture is very old, yet cozy. The house has a large grassy yard, with many trees and gardens that add to the aesthetics. And of course, the property would have to have a pool for Kanye to cool off with his kids on hot days, as well as a barn with 3 stalls and a paddock for strolling horses. Much has been speculated about the location of this purchase, but the choice was likely made for the rapper to stay close to his children. He paid in late 2021 for $0.5 million on the property, and the rapper may undertake renovations to update his new home. After the divorce, Kanye West moved away to live in his quieter country estate, where he used to spend relaxing days with his family, located in the town of Cody in the U.S. state of Wyoming. One of the farms has an impressive 1,800 acres and consists of several buildings to accommodate family and friends. Near a large lake, the ranch has a stunning view, where the influencer can rest and ride horses with her children. According to some sources, this rural acquisition by the former couple cost around $14 million. But Dr. Dre is not far behind in this tough competition. He currently owns a home in the Pacific Palisades neighborhood near the Santa Monica Mountains. The home is located in a private condominium, providing privacy for Dr. Dre to live safely. Built in 1997, the residence is 3,100 square feet. Among the property's main living areas are an open layout living room, a dining area near glass doors, and a kitchen with custom cabinetry that has white stone counters and an island in the center, as well as integrating a family room with an elegant fireplace. The place has a total of 4 sophisticated bathrooms, each having differentiated features to meet the requirements of the singer and his family. There are also 4 cozy bedrooms, some suitable for children, and a luxurious suite with an integrated living area. Heading outside, there are over 2 acres of land with a beautiful lawn for outdoor activities. There are also several balconies, which have sitting areas and custom hammocks for relaxing in front of stunning views of the Pacific Ocean and the Santa Monica Mountains, which create a sense of peace and tranquility. It is worth noting that the condo also has other leisure amenities, such as a large swimming pool, a children's playground, and sports courts. Dr. Dre bought the Mediterranean-style property in 2019, forking out $2,250,000. In 2018, the singer also purchased another property, this time in the town of Calabasas, which is also in California. Built in 1997, the house is 9,300 square feet in size, and among its amenities are cozy living rooms, as well as 2 dining areas, one for more formal events. There is also a game room, a kitchen with stainless steel appliances, a well-equipped gym, a sophisticated home theater, and a total of 6 cozy bedrooms and 7 luxurious bathrooms. Outside, the house is located in a gated community, with plenty of privacy, as well as a swimming pool with a spa, a tennis court, and a terrace facing exceptional views. According to media reports, Dr. Dre purchased the residence for $4.9 million. Another property owned by the singer is a contemporary-style vacation home in the Pacific Coast Highway area near Malibu Beach. The 3-level residence was built in 1993 and is over 8,800 square feet. Upon entering the place, one can notice many glass walls, which offer luxurious views of the beach. There is a living room with a fireplace, which has bookshelves built into the walls, and a classical piano. The kitchen, on the other hand, has cream-colored cabinets, top-of-the-line furniture, and a central chef's island. The residence also has a pool table, a more minimalist office, a gym with lots of equipment, and a modern music studio. There are also 6 gracious bedrooms, with the master suite having a balcony for sunbathing, as well as a sitting room, a luxurious bathroom, a dry sauna, and what appears to be a walk-in closet. Outside, there are great balconies to enjoy the sunset in front of ocean views or to rest near the serene breeze that the region offers. Dr. Dre acquired this luxurious property in the early 2000s for approximately $4.8 million. In recent days, however, he has listed the place, asking no less than $20 million. Considering that Dr. Dre's real estate portfolio is more expensive, he wins this round. Round 6. Net worth. Many people are curious to know how much the most famous personalities of the hip-hop world, Dr. Dre and Kanye West, have made during their careers. Dr. Dre, for example, has made a lot of money selling his records and performing all over the world. But certainly, most of his fortune was built through his skills as an entrepreneur. His first business began in 1996 when he founded his record label Aftermath, with which he helped launch the careers of big names such as 50 Cent and Eminem. It is even through his work as a producer for other artists that Dr. Dre can secure a great source of income through the copyrights of hit songs. In 2001, Dr. Dre decided to sell 30% of his stake in the record label, supposedly pocketing $52 million. But for sure, the venture that changed Dr. Dre's wealth plateau for good was his headphone company Beats Electronics and the streaming service Beats Music. In 2014, the entrepreneur sold both businesses to Apple in a staggering $3 billion deal. Since Dr. Dre had a percentage of about 20% to 25% of the company, it is estimated that he received $500 million of that total value. It was even because of this transaction that Dr. Dre was considered the highest-paid music artist in the world that year. And the rapper's fortune continued to grow, as in 2019 his net worth was estimated at $800 million. However, after shelling out money on new projects, such as donating $70 million to a university, plus his divorce settlement of $100 million, plus other exorbitant expenses, Dr. Dre has seen his net worth plummet. And that is why currently, his wealth is estimated at only $500 million, a figure that still places him among the richest rappers in the world. Meanwhile, the singer Ye has sold more than 160 million records and toured for millions of dollars. But without a doubt, most of Ye's wealth comes from his business ventures. West, for example, is a music producer for other artists and founded his record label Good Music in 2004. The company has already produced big names in music such as John Legend, Big Sean, Tyga, and Travis Scott. One of his most famous businesses is his fashion brand Yeezy, which brings giant financial returns to Kanye West. Even in 2013, the brand started a long-term partnership with Adidas, and together they launched footwear collections that have become true success stories in sales. To get an idea of values, the rapper receives on average 10% in royalties on the sale of the sneakers from his partnership with Adidas, guaranteeing a return of up to $200 million every year. In addition, the entrepreneur has signed a 10-year billion-dollar partnership with the Gap brand to launch clothes together under the Yeezy Gap label. The rapper Ye is also the founder and head of the creative content company Donda, which is active in the production of music videos, albums, marketing projects, films, and more. In addition, he was once co-owner, along with other artists, of the streaming service Tidal, but everything indicates that he abandoned the project due to conflicts with the company's founder Jay-Z. The artist also owns the food company KW Food, which owns several fat burger fast food chains. Not to mention Kanye West's other investments, such as his stake in his ex-wife Kim Kardashian's Skims brand, among other stocks and financial assets. In a 2022 Forbes magazine story, Kanye West was ranked the 5th highest-paid public figure, with estimated earnings of $235 million the previous year. While it is unknown what Kanye West's true net worth is, Forbes magazine indicated that he owned $1.8 million in 2020, while other sources estimate his fortune to be much larger, and he is even considered the richest black person in America. According to the Bloomberg portal, for example, the value of the rapper's estate is $6.6 billion, an amount that is spread across his various investments, such as his song catalog including the company Good Music, valued at $80 million. His sales on the Yeezy website, $100 million. His investments in real estate properties, valued at $120 million. Other assets, stocks, investments, and earnings as a singer estimated at $400 million. His partnership with the Gap brand, with a contract worth $1 billion. And the market value of his fashion company Yeezy, valued by UBS Group AG at about $4.7 billion. However, after his controversial speeches, Kanye West lost several contracts with brands, and as a result, his fortune decreased abruptly. Today, his net worth is estimated at $500 million. Considering that the current fortunes of the rappers are very similar, let's consider it a draw. At the end of this battle, we had 3 points for Dre against 4 points for Kanye West, and he was the champion. But if you believe that there are still other arguments to defend one of the two, right here below your best justification. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel, deals to satisfy your curiosity.